I wanted to go ahead and do a brief tutorial on something that is one of my favorite things to do on any world, even if I'm just passing by. And I found a system as I went along that is all just at a glance, well, this planet at least just at a glance is amazing because it has multiple layers and very complex cavern systems blended with a very sedate green biome. And the reason that I looked into this system was that it was a booming system. Ooh, wow, look at this. Like there are three tiers in this world. There are upper plateaus, there's a middle terrain, and there are lower plateaus throughout them. So it's gorgeous. But I came to this system because it was listed in economy as a booming system, and I'm always on the lookout for exotic ships, and booming systems are the place to find them. That'll be a different tutorial for another time. What I want to do right now is find the North Pole, because from there I can show you, a bit more of the landscape. So, we're flying along on a planet, any given planet, and we look up and we can see the compass. At least we can see north, and if we turn around, we can see south. So it stands to reason. I said to myself some time ago that if we follow north, as far north as we can go, we're bound eventually to find the North Pole. And indeed, that seems to be the case. So here's how to do it. Head north. I guess how to do it's pretty simple, but there's a shortcut. I'm above the clouds, and the clouds are freaking me out. I'm going to go down a little bit. Here's the shortcut. The shortcut is, let's get in cockpit view. There we go. So I am at +2 degrees. Oh, that's interesting. I'm actually really close to the South Pole. I have almost never made let's try to find the South Pole. I've not done that. So basically the North Pole, I want to see what happens when the counter down there on the left reaches 0. It's at 2 plus 2 point blah blah blah. I suspect what is going to happen is I'm going to find the South Pole. All these little bases to discover here, as on any world. But here's what we're going to do. All right. So I believe just up ahead lies the South Pole, based on the same logic. In fact, it should disappear any moment. Oh, it's not disappearing. I don't know what that means. 0 and negative. Ah, interesting. Okay, so we're going to ignore that for now, because I happen to know when that number reaches 90, we're at the North Pole, at least in the planets I've tested it on before. So let's try that. Let's find the North. Find our compass north. North, please. Down low. There we go. Okay. North. Let's give ourselves some air. What we want is a positive number. So one way to jump over large amounts of land is to fly straight up and then of course fly straight down. North. So we're at 11, plus 11, blah blah blah. We're going to head up again. In fact, I think we might even, let's try this out, really get some space, because what we want to do is go to the opposite, essentially, side of this planet. I don't know how much that got us. Ooh, wow, quite a ways out. Triadus 5. This is a really interesting planet. Man, I think it's a really small planet too, because I took off and it was gone. Alright, where are we at? 52. Yeah, this is a small planet. It's actually great for this demo. It's not going to take long to get there. So keep flying north. Up until actually today, I did this the hard way. I would fly north, I would fly up in the air, I would make a big arc, I would come back down, see where I was, keep flying north until north disappeared and south appeared. But I tested it this morning and found that when that counter reaches 90 degrees, presumably, I'm at the North Pole. So we'll see if that holds. $75, wow. Yeah, this is a tiny, tiny little world. Readjust, make sure we're heading north. It seems, although it's not entirely always the case, that the pole is pretty close to the crossover point of the ring. Not, perpendicular to it, but sort of underneath it. Okay, 82, 83, great. So we'll see if this works. If it doesn't work, I'm gonna feel like a fool. Okay. Watch closely. Keep your eye on the north. 85, 86. Look at these. Little grove of glowing plants. I love this planet. I mean, I've seen those types of plants before, but 7. 8. 39. Coming up. There we go. 39. Okay, right up ahead. I'll be curious to see if this works. Watch this not work. Alright, keep your eyes on north. There it went. Did you see it? It just disappeared at about 96. And there's south. See that? Okay, we turn it around. Until we can find north again. It kind of disappears. It's because we're right there. We're at 90. We were right over it just now, actually. 96, south appears. Turn it around. There's north. 93, 94. Whoop, it disappeared. 97, 98, 99. 0. Now I'm going down, and there's south. Okay. Boom, it's gone. 98, 99, down. Oh, can't land. Let's try again. I always want to land. Since discovering this, I've always wanted to land as close to it as I possibly could. What I could do is overshoot it or undershoot it. 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99. Land. Great. Ah, it's behind me. Now, I don't know about predators on the planet. My, definition of the ultimate Dren planet, Dren is like a dream, is a planet with a peaceful biosphere, temperate temperature, 70 degrees outside, a little chilly, but I've got my exosuit on. And no predators, which is tricky. Let's take a look. How many? Yeah, six animal species. Okay. Well, anyway, let's go ahead and do this. We're going to set up a base. The other reason I'm doing this, I should mention, is that I believe I've figured out how to get to the Galactic Hub. And I need to test it out, and I think I'm going to test it here. I had meant to test it on a world that I didn't really care about, but that's not going to happen because this world is beautiful, and so I'd like to be able to get back here. Waiting for south to disappear. North is this way. I think probably if I go over here, south will disappear. Let's back up until south disappears. Should disappear. Watch me fall in a hole. I really don't want to fall in a hole. Anyway, doesn't matter. This is good. There we go. South is gone. Okay. Right here. Sither's Outpost. Okay. I always plant a flag. So anyway, that's how to find, come on, where's decorations? That's how to find north. So you can find the North Pole. So you can make a base there. Because every North Pole deserves a base, right? There we go, and over here. Oops, I guess it's going to be there. It's okay. Now I need to make sure to upload this. That seems to be always what I forget. What it's been telling me lately is the base is too small to upload, actually, so I'm not even going to bother trying yet. What I'm going to do is go over here and build something. Now, it's still dark to see. The sun will be out soon, but wow, that's a pretty deep sinkhole. I was mentioning this cavern system, and I would hop down there to check it out, but it really does seem a little deep. So, take a look around. You know what I'm going to try, since I can find this again pretty easily. This is the North Pole. I actually had hoped it would be on a plateau. I can come back here and build a little base. Let me quickly take you up. Aha! Quickly take you up to. Oh, sun's coming up soon. To the top of one of these plateaus. Goodness. There we go. What's that? Let's try. I think on that one. It's a nice one too, but there's this little inlet down there. But let's take a look at this one. Go. Now, Oh, come on, land. Ay, ay, ay. Wrong button. Ah, now I'm landing, of course, right on the very edge. I'm liable to fall off. Alright, so, right on the edge of this hole is down. Look at that. Oh my gosh. See, now here's the thing. Here's what I saw earlier. Look how there's grass down there. And then a cliff. Oh my god, what is going on with this place? Now, there's some animals. Let's check them out. Hope that they're not predators. There we go. Wagging his tail. Docile. He eats rotting fruit. How lovely. Okay. So I want to check this out, but I can't because I'm afraid I'm gonna timer. What if this cliff pops out? I don't know. This is just gorgeous. Look at this. Oh my god. Wouldn't it be cool if there were places like this left to see in the real world? That would be great. That would have been great if we had taken care of that. Anyway, I'm not going to mess around more with this for now. It'll be too long for a tutorial. But I get the feeling I am going to establish a base here, and one that I may come back to. Man, this is awesome. Down there's the North Pole. Sun's coming up. Oh, God, this is incredible. All right, I'm going to stop for now. And Triadus 5. I'll deal with that in a minute. All right, happy travels. Come on. Ah.